Imagine telling a child who was looking forward to their bedtime story that instead of actually receiving a bedtime story, they were going to be read a bedtime plan. Yeah, the disappointment's going to be pretty obvious. So therefore, we all love stories. We've been brought up on stories. And as leaders, it's really important that we recognize the power and the importance of storytelling as we look to lead people. But there's a distinction between leading people through story and trying to impress people through story. If you think about the best stories you've ever heard of, fairy tales, films, books you've read, there's generally been a really good plot. And within that plot, there've been some highs and there've been some lows. If you think about the story of your business to date, there will have been some highs and some lows. So what can we learn about that, and what's the key element? Well, firstly, with the highs, a little bit like this tennis ball, we could throw this up into the air and it's going to stay in the air for a while, but gravity suggests that it's going to drop fairly quickly. So highs are not always permanent, despite the fact that we are sold the dream, buy this product and it will solve your problems forever. We get seduced into that, but we know deep down that's not the case. So let's enjoy the highs while they're there and make sure we kind of learn from them. The danger, of course, when we are going through a high is that we become complacent. We could become complacent. Therefore, when the lows come along, the key thing is to make sure that, again, a little bit like the tennis ball, it's not going to be permanent, but we can learn. And you learn mostly from the lows as well as from, of course, the highs. So if you want to impress people as a leader, tell them all about your achievements and how great you are. If you want to lead people, share your lows, but also how you overcame them. If you're interested in the theory or the topic of story, I can highly recommend this book by David Pearl called Story for Leaders. I will put a link to it in the comments below. Thanks for your time.